No gym for today, but a lot of cardio to make up for that, and a really good day to hit the middle part of the week running. Got through our Wednesday nice and smooth, but without further ado, hello, welcome into the series, welcome into the video. My name's Ian. If you're new here, we're walking through the transformation process, what everything looks like behind all the BS that you see on social media, people living their best lives. I'm here to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about every day throughout this journey, like I said, on a daily basis, so you understand the ins and the outs. And if you're on a journey like this yourself, maybe get a little motivation from it, maybe just here for any information or any interest. So thank you so much for hopping in, and without further ado, let's talk about today. Today, Wednesday, it is April 3rd, 2nd? No, today's April 2nd. My dates are all messed up. My internal clock hasn't been great recently, been very busy, but no gym for me today. If you weren't here yesterday, it's because yesterday I tweaked my neck a little bit at the gym, and it wasn't too happy, so I just want to make sure I don't do anything too bad to it. I want to give it a little rest from pushing weights. It's perfectly fine now, not having as, well, a little sore, but not having any issues. Shout out to my dad, who's a physical therapist, for giving me all the tips and tricks and stretches for that. It was just probably a little tweak on one of the muscles, nothing like actually serious with it, of course. So didn't go to the gym in order to make sure I didn't do that. But the issue with not going to the gym, if anybody is new here again, I'm doing 75 hard. I started that on Saturday. Today is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's day 5. Yeah, I count with my fingers. It helps my brain. Get over it. But yeah, day 5 of 75 hard, and you got to do 2 workouts. But thankfully got the clarification. I'm doing this challenge with my mom. Shout out, Mom, I love you. She's the GOAT for real, for walking with me on this journey. She's awesome and in really good shape herself. She's had an incredible transformation, and she's sharing that with me. So made sure to double check with her. I'm like, hey, just threw up a quick call. Like, we can do 2 outside workouts, right? It can't just be 2 inside workouts. She's like, yeah, that's the purpose of it, to make sure you're getting outside and doing a workout when the days might be crappy. But you can do both workouts outside. I'm like, thank goodness, because if I'm not going to the gym, I really don't have any workouts to do at home for 45 minutes. Obviously, I can do body weight, but my body weight is limited, to like sit-ups, crunches, and squats, because I don't want to do push-ups, strain my neck or anything, so I just want to take it nice and easy. So I ended up just doing a lot of cardio for the day, a lot of steps. But we'll get to that in just a second. But starting off the day, woke up, got to sleep in a little bit today, so got out of bed around 10 and started the day off from there. Didn't eat until about 1 after doing some work from home for a little bit. Had a nice breakfast, high protein. Just had 2 slices of bread with 2 eggs, half a cup of egg whites, and a piece of cheese. Just a piece of American cheese, split that in half. Calories aren't bad on that at all. The bread itself is like 40 calories a slice. 2 eggs is 140 calories. Half a cup of egg whites, I'd say, is roughly 50 to 60 calories, and plenty of protein to go along with that. So super high protein meal, a little hot sauce on there, and we were good to go to start off the day. Running on a little low on food for at my apartment, so I got to go grocery shopping tomorrow for sure. But that was what we kicked off our day with. Then I had to go into work for a good bit. Was in from around 1 to 6, 1 to 7 today, and obviously normal meetings, etc. Nothing too fancy happened there. Did a little moving around, was a little active at work because, for one, we had to reroute some cables. I do broadcast production for my job, so rerouting cables, physical plant at the school, drilled some holes through the wall and allowed us to run some cables in an easier way. So we had to take them out through the ceiling, put them through the wall. Either way, it got me up and moving, getting a good amount of steps in, and overall a good active day at work rather than just sitting down and sitting in meetings the entire time. When I got home, though, I hadn't had my workouts yet for the day. I woke up a little later, worked throughout the day. I needed to get my workouts in. So as soon as I got home, I did a 45-minute walk, got a lot of steps in, a little jogging in there, but not too much, and that was workout number 1. After that, came back inside, made an identical meal to what I had earlier in the day. Again, 2 eggs, half a cup of egg whites on some toast and cheese. Like I said, we're low on food. So I didn't have any chicken meal prep. I didn't have ground beef. I'm out of potatoes. I don't have any other protein. So nice and simple. But I'm going to have to get some groceries tomorrow, obviously. But that was that, and then had to get in the second workout for the day. But before that, did a little more work and played some games with some friends for about an hour, hour and a half, just to relax a little bit. And then I ended up doing our second workout, which was another 45-minute walk slash jog. And overall, throughout the entire day, I ended with about 16,000 steps on the Apple Watch. Granted, some of that was last night, so over 10,000, I'd say roughly between 10 and 13,000 steps today, specifically excluding last night, because I did the second half of my later workout went into that 12 to 12:30 range, so I want to make sure I'm not including those steps in today's counting for those workouts. But yeah, that is what the day pretty much has looked like, and it is 11:30 right now as I'm recording this. Going to get this recorded and edited, but yeah, simple day, nice and easy, feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. I can actually move my head around, the neck isn't giving me any issues, so looking forward to getting to push day tomorrow and really looking forward to that. Push day, groceries, got a long day of work ahead. I imagine I probably won't be home until around 10 or 11 again, so I'm going to make sure I get to the gym in the morning. Theoretical plan is going to be gym earlier in the morning, get groceries, come home, put the groceries away, shower, go to work, be at work for a while, and then get home, do our second workout for the day. That's the tentative plan for tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But talking about today a little bit, just dropped the weight loss, the weigh-in for the past week, for week 12. We are 90 days into this transformation exactly. It's April 2nd. We started this on January 2nd, so 3 months down already. This first half of the year has blown by completely. We made some mistakes throughout the way. We made some not of the greatest decisions, but we are here and we're over 40 pounds down, roughly 42 pounds down, and still got a lot more to go. We're almost halfway through the 100 pounds in the 100-pound title of the weight loss. But once we get past that, we still have a good bit to go. 100, number one, is just a good number to throw up. That's my goal. My baseline goal is bare minimum, we're losing 100 pounds. Obviously, I want to go further than that. I want to get into lower body fat percentage. I want to get into building more muscle. I don't know if that's going to be working on a bit of a bulk before going into another cut. But when we get down and lose this weight, we're still going to be around 240, which is still heavy. I'd want to get down to 220-ish. And then I'd be happy with our progress, but obviously still have a long ways to go there. We're going to see our results through 75 hard. I think it's going to be a really good time, a really good process to get through. Granted, we are going to have our obstacles, especially with events that I have coming up. The no alcohol part is definitely going to be annoying. Missing out on the socials and missing out on just hanging out with people, networking, and having a drink or two. But that'll be what it'll be, especially when I'm out of town as well. In unfamiliar places, getting that outdoor workout can be kind of hard, so I'll have to see how we get through that, especially when I am in Texas later this month. But overall, really hoping for a successful continuation of the journey and really hopeful. Overall, mood for today, something I definitely want to talk about a little bit as we keep moving on with this. Yesterday, I was optimistic about running into issues and how we are feeling. Today, definitely feeling the results of that optimism, definitely feeling super happy. Yesterday, I said in my video, being as optimistic as I can be, I'm going to wake up and my neck's going to be a lot better. I'm going to be good to go. I'm not fully good to go, but pretty much all the way there. And I know for sure I'm going to go to bed tonight, wake up tomorrow, and be good to go. So that optimism definitely, I don't know, just hoping for success or self-actualizing your success and your happiness and stuff like that is definitely something I have been enjoying a lot, as well as just listening to a bunch of podcasts right now. I'm stuck in the Dave Ramsey podcast loop, which I think is a really good thing. I know there's mixed opinions about him, about the show, and about all that. I love everything they preach. I think that is stupid. And so far, I've been able to save up a good amount of money, and I've been good at paying off my debts, student loans, that is, because they suck. But helping me become financially responsible, which I think is definitely helping in this journey as a whole. I think there's a lot of things that come with general growth in yourself, in your process, in what you're doing. Losing weight is a huge thing for me. With losing weight, my mental health, I feel like, has been so much better. And then that's helping me when I turn into my financial side of me. That is also helping with my mental health. And then with my physical health, mental health, I'm doing better on money. Those three things are kicking butt right now. And I think it's just all snowballing and being very beneficial to the process and to how I'm feeling. And I feel like they all tie in with each other 100%. There's some other things that I won't bother talking about that I've been better with and that I've liked a little more. One of them being faith. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't like the idea of pushing faith on people, but I've just seen that throughout a journey like this, it's been something that has taken a step up in my life and something that has been a little more important to me and more central, something that I've shied away from a little bit in recent years. But overall, really happy with the progress we've been making, really happy with the workout. Really thankful for all the comments and all the support I've been getting. I haven't checked through today with the weigh-in, but the past ones have gotten really good interaction, so thank you so much for all the support on those. Getting reactions to people or being like, hey, you're down this much, keep going, you're doing great. That stuff really pulls at the heartstrings. I really do appreciate it. It helps keep me motivated. Again, which was another reason for this series. It's been something that has been keeping me motivated, keeping me up to everything and not straying away from the path, and finding my way through this and keeping me accountable has been something that has been super beneficial and super helpful, because that's been my main struggles. I've gone into things, I'm like, okay, I'm going to lose it all now. I'm going to get rid of the weight. We're going to be good. And then like after a week or two, I'll be like, there's nothing keeping me accountable. I can just say no, have that Taco Bell, or go out to eat this. Go back to just spending more money than I should be on eating crappy food and feeling crappy, and just not enjoying life. And finding fulfillment and finding enjoyment in life is definitely something I'm still working towards. I love what I do for work. I love where I am. I'm lucky in the position I am, but I definitely do have things I want to improve and do better and continue to find my path. But that is for future me to deal with and learn and progress towards. And we do that by taking the small steps that we are today. Physically, mentally, financially, whatever it may be. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. My camera battery is yelling at me that it's red and needs to charge. So before this dies, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching the series. Thank you so much for watching this video in particular. You are amazing. Genuinely, thank you so much. And as always, do better tomorrow. Make a better version of yourself. Push to make decisions between today and tomorrow that'll make tomorrow you happy with everything you have done up to then. Do that laundry you got to do. Make your bed. Organize your room a little bit. Eat that meal that's going to make you feel better. Don't make the dumb decision to go out and spend that money on something you don't need to spend that money on. Do stuff like that to just make tomorrow you happy, and you'll have a great rest of your week. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.